Currently, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and right in front of you is the city center. City center is just this big, huge metroplex of condos, hotels, casinos, restaurants, shopping, all that stuff. This place took a little over 3 years to build. They opened it, part of it, a little early, but the full construction, I think, took about 3.5 years, and 6 construction workers died building this thing. So today's story involves 2 men who had some kind of a disagreement at the valet at this place, at the Aria. So we're going to go back to February 21st of 2013. One of the clubs here in this place is having a hip-hop night, and everybody's coming out to dance and party and drink and meet some girls and all that good stuff. And there's 2 men that are at this place that their meeting is forever going to change multiple lives. And these guys, they don't even know each other. It is one Kenneth Wayne Cherry and Amar Harris. Now, I'm not really sure what these guys both do for a living, but I'm pretty sure Amar Harris is a Pimp. He has on his social media pictures of him with scantily clad women and him bragging about how much money he has, and I believe he said on his Twitter that it was okay to pay for sex as long as you're paying one of his women. Okay. And Kenneth Wayne Cherry Jr., he fancies himself a rapper. He's going by the name of Kenny Clutch. Now, I don't really know if he's much of a rapper. He had one rap song. He was bragging about his Maserati that he bought for $120,000, and he wanted to let you know he paid for that bad boy in cash. Now, I try to find what he did for a living. I don't know if he was a doctor, a lawyer, or a Pimp. I'm not really sure. But these 2 guys, they would meet at the valet of the Aria here, and I'm not really sure why they got into an argument. I don't really know. This is just a weird story, but I was here in Las Vegas at the time that this story took place, and this was a crazy story. So the story goes as follows. They get into some kind of an argument over something. We're not even sure what it was. So they're jawing at each other, and they go get in their cars, and when Kenny Clutch, he pulls out in his Maserati, Amar is following him in his Range Rover, all black. So they pull right out of where you see right there that light, and they're coming past this light, and they're hanging a left back the other way, and Kenneth pulls out at a high rate of speed because obviously he's seen something that scared the crap out of him, and it was probably Amar's handgun pointing right at him. So as Kenneth is running for his life and Amar is chasing him, somewhere around this part of the strip close to Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, Harris shoots Cherry multiple times. Now, he gets shot a bunch of times in the torso, and he ends up crashing his car right past this light. And I'm not sure how fast he was going, but he was going fast enough because he ran right into a taxi cab that was being driven by 162-year-old Michael Bolden. And the cab driver had a passenger in his cab that was visiting from Maple Valley, Washington, and her name was Sandra Sutton Wasman. He crashed into that cab so bad, the cab actually exploded. I mean, this chase was like something out of a Hollywood movie. Now, right past that light right there would have been where the accident occurred. Well, not the accident, but you know what I mean. So both the cab driver and his passenger both died in the explosion. This story was all over the news when I used to live here. And eventually, Amar Harris, he fled. Now, for the next 2 or 3 days, everybody, including me, because I'm playing armchair detective in this case, everybody is looking for a black Range Rover, right? Everyone wants to know where this black on black Range Rover is. And I told everybody, I told all my friends, I said, I bet you this car is parked somewhere close to the strip. It ain't outside, you know, where neighbors would be able to tell that a car got abandoned. I said, I bet you it's in one of these condos somewhere in the strip, just parked. And sure enough, it was. It was actually found 2 blocks away from right where I'm at right now. I think the address would have been like 270 East Flamingo. Don't quote me, something like that. I used to pick up people from there and take them to the strip, and I hated taking people from that place because it was only like a $5 ride. I couldn't stand it. Anyways, I would take you to the location, but for some unknown reason, there's so much traffic over here. It's driving me crazy. Like, there's lanes shut down, they're doing this and doing that. They're building so much stuff in this town, it's unreal. So anyways, so they found his Range Rover about maybe 3 days later, and eventually, maybe, I don't know, a week or two after that, he was finally arrested in Los Angeles, California. Now, this guy was extradited back to Las Vegas, and he was charged with the 3 murders: the cab driver, his passenger, and Kenneth Wayne Cherry Jr. So eventually, he was convicted of those murders, and he was sentenced to death. So now he went from being a PIMP to soon being DEAD. I know they said that pimping ain't easy, but, well, you know, I don't know. I can tell you what's easier: getting a job at McDonald's. That way you won't wind up on death row. And this guy, Amar Harris, I don't know how this guy is such a smooth, suave, sophisticated, smooth operator guy. Pimp, I don't know. But this guy actually got in trouble in prison because whoever the hell was his corrections officer was smuggling him booze, chicken wings, meth, a cell phone. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, he must be a smooth talker. I don't know. I mean, he's a decent looking guy. I guess women think that he's, I don't know, some with all those nerdy tattoos on him. But anyway, so currently he is on ice at the Ely State Prison up in northern Nevada. He's up not close to Salt Lake, but he's somewhere up that area. And I think in Ely, I don't think there's nothing out there. I think it's just basically a prison town. So he'll be sitting on death row for, I don't know, probably until the 2030s. And then by then, I'm sure Nevada will have outlawed the death penalty. I pretty much see the death penalty being outlawed in many more states as time goes on. We'll see. Nevada hasn't had an execution in, I think it's been 15 years, or just off the top of my head. It's been a long time. I don't remember the last person to be executed, but one of the guys that's currently on death row, his name is Dante, his last name's something, I don't remember, but I did a quick video a long time ago. He's the one that went into this house over on the east side of town and murdered, I think he murdered 4 guys over it was just a robbery for some, I guess he thought they were selling weed or something, and he shot and killed 4 kids for a PlayStation, some weed, and like $75. Absolutely crazy. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I am done. I'm tired of this traffic. I gotta hit the road. I will catch up with you on the next video. Be good, y'all. Peace out.